Welcome back, deep divers. Today, we're tackling something that probably keeps most of us up at night, at some point anyway.
Oh, yeah, those resume gaps. Everyone's got them, right?
Right. But how do we deal with them? I mean, I've always kind of, tried to make them less obvious on my resume.
Oh, for sure. We've all been there, like
Yeah.
trying to squeeze those dates closer together. But
Like maybe they won't notice that 6 month sabbatical.
exactly. But you know what? I actually found some advice recently that suggests a totally different
Oh,
approach.
really? Like what?
It's from this article. Basically, they're saying we should be totally transparent about our career gaps.
Whoa, really? That feels counterintuitive, to say the least. Isn't that like the opposite of what we're supposed to do?
I know, right? But hear them out. They're saying that trying to hide these gaps can actually hurt us more than it helps,
Okay. So, like, just put it out there in the open.
pretty much. They're saying to briefly acknowledge the gap on our resumes and then have a clear, concise explanation ready to go. It shows honesty and that we're proactive.
Okay, I can see that. So it's like we're not shying away from it.
Exactly. And you know what they say? Honesty is always the best policy.
True, true. But what about actually explaining those gaps? I mean, should we
Yeah.
just be like, oh, yeah, I was catching up on my Netflix?
Right, like, I finally finished that puzzle I started 5 years ago.
Exactly.
Okay, but seriously, they actually had some good advice about this too. It's all about focusing on what they call transferable skills.
Transferable
Yeah, like
skills.
think about what you did during those gaps. Did you volunteer? Do any
Yeah.
freelance work? Maybe you worked on personal projects.
Yeah. Like when I took that break a few years ago, I built a website for my photography.
There you go. See, that's managing a project, maybe learning some new software, even some light marketing.
Yeah, I never thought of it like that.
It all counts. These are all valuable skills that employers look for, and they demonstrate continuous learning. And you know what?
What's that?
Those micro certifications that are everywhere these days. Turns out they can be huge EE. Yep. This article cited some studies that found that getting certified in relevant skills, even during a career gap, can make someone 3 times more likely to land an interview.
Wow, 3 times. Okay, I'm sold.
Right. So much for those gaps being wasted time, huh?
Definitely not. So basically, it's all about owning those gaps, highlighting the positive, and then just being confident when we talk about it.
You got it. Practice makes perfect, right?
Right.
The more comfortable we are talking about our career gaps in a positive, matter-of-fact way, the less of a big deal they'll seem.
This has been a total perspective shift for me. It's not about hiding something. It's about like owning it and showing how those gaps actually made us stronger.
100%. I love that. Now, here's something for you to think about. We all have our unique gaps and experiences. The key is figuring out how to frame your story, those unique skills you've gained, as assets that make you stand out.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, deep divers, time to do some soul searching and maybe some resume updating. Until next time.